Hello and welcome. If it is your first time here, hello again. If you are returning, welcome back. Last episode, we caught up with Kyler and his shenanigans at his college. The kids kind of looked at their safety options. Johnny found a place that he could possibly move to, and he got a job at LaRusso Autos. And I hope we get an episode there because it's going to be hilarious. Johnny is Johnny and he is funny. We also caught up with freaking Crease and his shenanigans. And apparently they're going to the Sekai Tekai. I still don't know how, but maybe we'll find out this episode.
You ate a dozen cannolis?
They were mini.
Guy flies in for the weekend to kill Terry Silver. Stays for another 3 months.
Is he gonna get a place here and stay after all of it is done?
Either way, I'm good. Took me a bit, but I'm a pro with boys and girls are easy.
Your daughter might hate you. And you really didn't raise Robbie. This is gonna be an interesting journey for you. Oh God, what is that? Is it from Silver or Crease? Is it the snake's head? Oh my God, the psychopath. There might be a live cobra in there too. Oh my God, please open it outside. Oh God. Oh, you're having a girl. At least it wasn't a freaking snake. And again, I will not be touching random packages that show up. Y'all need to be on your guard. Silver and Crease are maniacs. And they're just out there. And I still don't believe that Silver is in prison, okay? I don't.
Viper attack.
I want it to be the last time that we get an attack named after a snake. It is unnecessary. And again, you're not a real snake. None of you are.
And when executed correctly, will leave the opponent's head vulnerable.
You should not be allowed to do this. And again, can you compete? This is technically not Cobra Kai. And the kids that actually won are not here. Are they gonna magically join you?
Whatever you ask of Yun, he will execute to perfection.
Oh no. Are they gonna send him to the state for him to start shenanigans? Is that how it's done? Feel like you're doing too much, trying to show off, but you're not.
No shortcuts. And for your defiance, go and clean my grandfather's toilet.
I feel like you should know better. Of course, she's gonna tell you to go do something you find demeaning.
His rebelliousness is a distraction.
I will handle your distraction.
This is a little weird. They don't want to start shenanigans again, but also y'all gotta train. Maybe you train with other people. That might be better for y'all.
They're not gonna go hard during training. How are they gonna lead us to victory at the tournament?
That's true. Those are your best two fighters. Female division anyways.
Daughter's a pussy now. So is
Oh,
Nicholas.
God.
Last I checked, Miyagi doesn't mean fighting like a couple of girls.
Why do you say things that way? You can think of other ways to say things. I need you to figure that out before your child comes around, okay? Jesus Christ.
Girl dad? Work your magic.
That was a mistake. I will not tell Johnny to fix it, okay? He is about to get up to some shenanigans. And let's hope the girls are okay by the end of this.
Just temporary till you go back to Okinawa after the tournament, right?
Is he gonna
I'm
go
not
back?
going back to Okinawa.
Try to call the old girl. You don't know what had happened to her. She might be sick. She might be captured. Something terrible could be happening, okay? She doesn't sound like a ghoster. Ooh, a safe? What is that? Is that his chest box with all of his things in it?
He brings an invitation for us to test our strength
Does he though?
against the best fighters in the world.
Because I feel like y'all cannot participate. Y'all did not win.
Have heart yourself.
Or killed their heart with
Oh my
strong
God,
kick to
shut
ribs.
up. I don't like you. He's so annoying to me. And your stupid hair too. I actually dislike you more than Kyler.
It seems you don't take me serious.
I wouldn't either, but that's because I know you.
I figure since you two are friends now, we could have a girls' night.
With you?
Girl dad now. Bought cookies and tampons and everything.
Oh Lord. I would not want Johnny near my child, let alone girl, okay?
Put a bunch of high school girls in the basement, mixing a little gossip.
Gossip
Pretty soon
about
you got something to
who?
make Scarface look like Bambi.
There's only 3 people here. You need more people to start shenanigans.
This is Mr. Miyagi we're talking about.
How could you not want to open his buried treasure?
It's not gonna be anything terrible. Maybe heartwarming, but not, something that would change the way you view him.
Mr. Miyagi was a boxer?
From China. There must be some amazing stories behind all of this stuff.
Not everything has a story behind it, Danny. Calm down. I feel like sometimes you do too much when it comes to Mr. Miyagi. I know he had like a big effect on you, and I don't downplay that, but calm down.
Police are searching for the culprit in a violent robbery and assault. They identified his attacker as Kisuke Miyagi.
Oh my god, what? Is this actually gonna change the way we see Mr. Miyagi?
Well, that's Mr. Miyagi, but the name is wrong. And he was born in 1924, not 1918.
Was this put in here by someone and they're trying to mess with y'all? Kreese could do that. He broke into your house before, okay? He's a weirdo. He could be out of prison already.
Are your lungs bursting yet? Yes, Sensei! Good. You can thank Mr. Kwan for that.
Kreese is not gonna have a problem with that. He's a dick himself and a bully. And you are kind of annoying. Why are you here? Don't you have other things to do? Go hang out with your wife.
Watch Sam fall down a flight of stairs, breaking every single bone in her little body.
What? What's a terrible question to ask? And they can tell if you're pushing it or not, you weirdo. Everyone can see your hands. Maybe if they have actual fun together, if they can see the good in each other, they'll be more comfortable actually like sparring with each other because they know that it's not going to start any shenanigans. It's not going to lead to anything and there will be no hard feelings because they're actually comfortable with each other and maybe they're kind of friends. Did he open that place for people to reform and whatnot? It sounds like something he would do.
We have runner.
See?
Why are we chasing? Chozen!
You look like a cop and they will not want to talk to you. Ooh, jeez, Chozen, you need to get your life together. Stop being a weirdo and tackling people.
But have you ever heard any stories about or know the name
Miyagi.
Oh my god. Is this where Julie is at? Are we gonna see Julie? It would be great if she comes through in this episode. I would love it. Maybe she runs it now.
Why is Robbie calling you? Hola, mamacita.
How about you drop the zero and
Get with the hero.
Why are you bringing the other kids into this? They're gonna have a problem with them. I hope they figure out that it's you. Stop being dumb.
it's behind your back?
My hands? Nothing? Just my hands?
That was too obvious. Never mind.
You think things were better when we hated each other's guts?
No, like a really strong dislike.
And you don't want their fight to be coming from an angry place. They lost their fire. They're like Zuko. They need to find a new source. And that could be something much more healthier and better.
Try to get students angry at me? You think I'm afraid of them?
I'm actually surprised that she hasn't done this first. I feel like her punishments will be much worse. Or her grandfather. He should have handled you already.
You can be one of the most terrifying fighters.
Just take all that anger inside you and give it purpose.
Terrible as per usual. Making everyone and everything worse.
Prove to the others that you are the best fighter in the class.
I hope by the end of this, she loses her students too. They walk away from her too. And we finally put Cobra Kai and all of its related things to bed. Okay, we call it a day on everyone. Ooh, that's a good kick. That was a nice hit. Poor kid. He's just making you worse. Ooh, cheese. Oh my god. What if you actually get somebody killed, you weirdo? What is wrong with you? No, sir. Ooh, that is bad. I hope you're okay, my guy. You might be concussed. God dang. I hope there's a hospital near you. Girl, I hope you learned that he's terrible and he only makes everyone worse. Will she turn on him by the end of this and actually admit Miyagi-Do might be better?
Well, he and my grandfather were bros.
Who's your
The
grandfather?
way my pop-pop used to tell it, this gym wouldn't have been possible without Miyagi.
Who is your pop-pop, sir? Do we know him? Is he still alive? Let us know. Give us a hint. Or is it too obvious?
Miyagi definitely flee America. Heard something about a robbery. Needed my pop-pop to help him get lost.
I hope this is not true. I don't want that to be true. I feel like we're gonna ruin his memory.
Your guy messed up. But don't we all sometimes? Pop-Pop said he trusted Miyagi with his life.
Maybe it was a setup and people were being bigoted and they just blamed it on him.
He actually thought we would fall for that.
I don't know. It's not like you haven't tried to steal my boyfriend before.
Let's not actually fall for this, okay? We're not gonna be arguing and fighting again. I don't want that. I'm gonna be so irritated if we do have this.
You attacked me at school.
You attacked me at prom.
You put me in the hospital.
This is not good, Johnny. You don't want them to be mad at each other. They need to be on the same side.
The first time we ever met, you accused me of stealing your mom's wallet.
That is true. Tori didn't present herself in the best way, but also you were a dick. And you were kind of rude to her for no reason when she was trying to be friendly in her own way.
I was already the new kid with no friends, and then as soon as I connected with someone, you had to come in and ruin that.
I hope them talking it out actually helps them heal and get over things.
I'm sorry.
Yes!
I was jealous and distrustful and...
Let's apologize to each other and be friends, okay? A lot of things have happened between the two of you. You have done a lot of things. Some people much worse than others, but we can be cordial and cool with each other.
I'm sorry too. Things went too far, and if I'm being honest,
Thank
it was
you.
my fault. I can't believe what I did to your arm.
Yes, you could have killed old girl, and you gave her PTSD, and she could still have it. Oh, can't believe they're actually hugging.
No.
Yes, this is actually good. It will get them to a better place. And whenever they spar, nothing terrible will come out of it.
He was good man, Daniel-san.
A good man who committed robbery and assault.
Sir, he wasn't perfect, and you don't know the whole story. You don't know what happened or why he did what he did.
The best we can do is make the most of the time we have with the people we love while they're here.
And you should call old girl. Oh snap, you're just gonna go? Okay. Let's find out what's actually going on with old girl. Hopefully nothing terrible though.
To defeat an opponent who fights with heart by being heartless.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I feel like Kreese practices his lines in the mirror. Before he talks to the kids, he's like, I'm gonna say this. And it's gonna be so cool.
Your opponents will throw everything they've got, and we give them no mercy.
Your no mercy is still not gonna beat their heart. They're gonna try, and they're gonna care about each other. And that's always going to be yours.
Very impressive.
Is it though?
But there's still one more piece of the puzzle left.
He's doing what he did before. And he didn't win last time. He doesn't learn. Thank you. Good sparring. Because they have actually forgiven each other for real. So there's no beef.
It's like I always say, girls are easy.
He almost actually messed it up.
And I know whatever you did,
God, stop being
you had
weird,
your
Daniel.
reasons. But why didn't you tell me the truth?
About what? You don't know what happened.
Will be held in Barcelona, Spain, and each dojo must select 6 fighters to compete.
So do the senseis pick who goes? And how are they gonna do it? And will this start some shenanigans? The piece that we have right now is still kind of rocky. Most people are on the same page, but things can pop off.
One boy and one girl serving as captains to enter into the individual competitions.
There's already the 3 girls that are gonna go. I know them. But then the boys, there's a lot to choose from. Who's gonna be the 3rd person?
What exactly does that mean?
That was Sleeper. It was a fine episode. I don't think anything big is going to happen with Mr. Miyagi's past. I feel like the attack was most likely a setup. Someone probably did it and they just pinned it on Mr. Miyagi because he was an easy target. And we have to think about the time that we were into. Or if he actually did do it, it may be because he was defending someone. The other option could also be that he did do it and it was kind of on purpose. Maybe he didn't mean to hurt the person that badly, but I feel like maybe the person took his wife's belonging because they said something about a necklace. So maybe they stole the necklace and he was trying to get it back and he beat the crap out of them. I am interested to learn more about Mr. Miyagi's past. I really wish that he had like his own movie, or they made more of the movies that he was in and we were able to learn about his grieving process, because I feel like that was a big part of him and what enabled him to be so good and kind with his students. So it would be nice to see that, and maybe maybe we could get a flashback or two. I don't know who old dude's grandpa could possibly be. No one that I can think of makes sense or would fit the timeline, but that would be another good reason to do some flashbacks, because that would be great. Johnny is ridiculous as per usual. But I really like the fact that Tory and Sam were able to talk. Honestly, each of them were able to explain their side of it, how they felt and how they were feeling now, and apologize to each other. And even though I don't think they have to be friends, being cordial is fine, okay? I do think it's a good thing for them to get that off their chest. And now when something happens, there's not going to be the automatic assumption of guilt. They're not going to assume the worst in each other. They will actually give people the benefit of the doubt. And I really think they're going to need it, because Silver and again Kreese are full of shenanigans, and they're not going to let go that easily. And they're going to try to start some shenanigans and divide Miyagi Fang. That's what I'm going to call them. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you have a good one, and you'll see me later. Bye.